Welcome back to Save the Bay's Exploration Center and Aquarium located in Newport, Rhode Island. Today, we're going to be learning about the Atlantic horseshoe crab, which I have right here in my hand. This is a very special animal, also known as a living fossil. They've been around since even before the dinosaurs. Horseshoe crabs are really cool. If we take a look at the one in my hands here, you guys can notice that it actually has eyes. Do you guys see the eyes?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, those are two. If you look really close, there's one eye right there, and there's one eye right there. But that is not all of their eyes. Does anyone have a guess as to how many eyes they think a horseshoe crab might have? Yeah.
On the bottom of them?
Yeah, so they have more on the bottom. They definitely have more on the bottom. How many do you think they have total? What do you think? Yeah.
10.
Very good. They have about 10 eyes. 2 of the eyes work like kaleidoscopes. Right now, they can see hundreds of each of you with those eyes right there, which is really neat. The other eyes are just like light sensors. Do you guys want to learn? Yeah, to see on the bottom and to see the light. Do you guys want to see how it is to see like a horseshoe crab with those other eyes? Do you guys want to know how to do that?
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. So what you can actually do is close your eyes and look up at the light and then wave your hand in front of your eyes. Do you guys see a shadow when you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It looks like a llama.
Isn't that cool? That is how a horseshoe crab can see with all of those other eyes. They just see shadows like that. Isn't that interesting?
That's cool.
I think that's really neat. Now, another cool thing about horseshoe crabs, they're actually more closely related to scorpions than they actually are crabs and spiders and things like that. So they're not really a crab, even though we call it one, which again, I think is another very cool fact. Now, I'm going to teach you guys how to tell a horseshoe crab from a boy or a girl, which one it is. What do you think?
That's a boy.
That's a boy. That is absolutely correct. Now, could you tell me why could someone else tell me why she knows that's a boy? Yeah.
Because of its color or its size.
That's a great guess. Not color or size. Let's try one more person. Yep.
Because of these.
That's another really good guess. That's how it is on a lobster. So, do you know why?
Because a girl, she has a bigger shell.
Oh, you know what? Girls actually are bigger for horseshoe crabs. That's
Really
absolutely correct. Usually they're a lot bigger, but sometimes girls are the size too. The easiest way to tell if a horseshoe crab is a boy or a girl is if you look at the very front claws. And if you look at the very front claws on this one, they look like hooks. Can everyone make a hook? A hook like this. Let's see. Everyone got their hook? Awesome. Right now, you're all boy horseshoe crabs. Is that fun?
Like this is a girl.
All right, who wants to be a girl horseshoe crab now? All right, so the very front claws on a girl horseshoe crab looks like scissors. Can everyone make scissors? So now you guys are girl horseshoe crabs. Now we're going to take a look at some younger horseshoe crabs that are a little bit smaller. One common misconception about horseshoe crabs is that they can sting. As you observe, if I touch the tail of the horseshoe crab, it actually doesn't sting me at all. Feels kind of like a toothpick or a tip of a pencil. So if you see one of these in the wild, you don't have to be scared. You can just leave them alone, let them do their thing, and they won't hurt you at all. Another thing is that a lot of people actually confuse horseshoe crabs with things like skates and stingrays, right? But are these the same as a skate or a stingray? No, they're not. They're different. Horseshoe crabs are actually scavengers. Have you guys heard that word before, scavenger? Yeah, some of you? Okay, so a scavenger, yeah, they eat whatever, right? So what they can actually do is walk around the bottom of the bay in sandy bottom habitats until they find a piece of food that they really want to eat. And it can be almost anything from a dead fish or a clam, sometimes different kinds of algae or eels or lobsters or sometimes even other horseshoe crabs. Don't forget, you can check out horseshoe crabs at Save the Bay's Exploration Center in Newport, Rhode Island, or come look at us on the web at savebay.org.
Horseshoe crabs at the Exploration Center.